In this video, we'll provide an overview of the event planning data icon that appears on the Events and Prospects tab of your management system. When you log into your account and go to the event screen, you'll notice an icon next to each event that's labeled Event Planning Data. When you click on this icon, it will show you which event planning resources have been assigned to this event. There's also some color coding in here that'll let you know whether or not each particular resource has already been started by the client. So for this example here with the Taylor and Sanders wedding, you'll see that we have assigned planning forms, timelines, request list, and guest request list. And you'll also notice that each of them are colored in regular black color. This means that each of these has been assigned and has been started by the client. So if we were to click on any of these, you'll see it launches a new tab and brings up the information that the client has already been working on. Now let's take a look at an alternate example. Let's look up here at this other event, click on the same icon, and you'll notice in here we have planning forms and timelines that are dimmed out in gray, but we have a request list that appears in the standard black font color. And again, now this means that the planning forms and timelines have been assigned to this event, but they've not yet been started by the client. Likewise, this request list down here that appears in the standard font color indicates that the request list has not only been assigned to this event, but that the client has already started it. And again, if we click on that, it will bring up the request list with the work that has been performed so far. When we click on another example here, you'll see that this one has nothing that's been assigned to it because the event portal has not yet been configured. Now we've put within this icon a shortcut to configure the event portal. So at any time you can click on this to change the configuration or to set up the event portal for the client. So for example, going back to Taylor and Sanders wedding reception, if I were to click on this, we'll see all the elements that have been assigned here, all the resources, but I can also click on Configure Event Portal, which will bring up that configuration showing all the resources that have been assigned to that event portal for the client to use. So in this case, we have a wedding planning form, a wedding timeline, a request list, and we have other resources that have been assigned here. So we can click out of that, and that allows us to go in at any time and make changes directly to that configuration. So again, if you see that something is in here and it's dimmed out, that means it's been assigned, but they've not yet been started by the client. If it's missing out of the list, that means it's not been assigned at all. So in this particular case, we've assigned a planning form and a timeline, but we have not assigned the request list. And if it shows up in the list and it's in the standard black font color, that means it's assigned and has been started by the client. And you can click on that to bring up that data. And lastly, just to recap, you can click on Configure Event Portal for any event to go in and either set it up initially or make changes to the existing configuration.